All right, guys. So, this is a little zoomed in a little bit. But anyway, I had just gotten back from getting door panels and different seats for the front of this thing. As you can tell, this is a full seat. It goes all the way that way. It's considered as a bench seat. So I went ahead and went and grabbed, I'll show you what I got. You may like this. So I went and grabbed this seat here, which is the driver's seat. That one's a passenger. Then I got a middle console. Lift that up. Cup holders, interior stuff. This actually slides all the way out towards the back. So I could slide it all the way out if I wanted to, I think. Yeah, see? And this can come out. But a guy decided to go ahead and get these two, and then also, if you can see right here, those are door panels. I'll show you why. Show you the differences. These door panels on here does not have the armrest. It's falling apart. I had to glue this so it doesn't fall off. You can tell because of the spray right here. So yeah, that's on both sides too, which sucks. But I've been waiting for this moment for a long time, and yeah. So stay tuned, and we're gonna attempt to get these seats and the door panels in, but be on watch, because right after this we're gonna do body work. I'll show you why. If you haven't been watching my videos here lately, I talked about the passenger side dents, like that one and this one in the door right here. So it's this right here, it's all messed up. There's one, two, and then right here. So I'm gonna have to get the interior out all the way and completely get behind the interior body metal pieces and get behind there and pop that out. And then I gotta get in there with a tool and straighten this up, because that's a little kinked. The reason why I have chose to work on this and keep working on it non-stop is because later on this is gonna be repainted, and I might repaint it myself. Like this whole side on the driver's side, it's straight as a button. No dents, only scratches. That's it, and it's minor scratches. How can I? Yeah, I ain't gonna try it. I haven't learned the way of to turn the camera and whatnot yet, so I'm still learning. This is on a cell phone. It's an iPhone 14. I don't know any of the ways to make whatever work, so I'm gonna do it my way. But yeah, this whole side is all straight. Nova. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna set the camera down, but once I get to the last bolt, I'll let you know. I'll turn the camera back on, and then we'll go from there. All right, so don't mind the mess over here. Had to clean out from underneath there. This is a 5/8 socket. Well, that ain't coming off. Hold on a minute. There we go. 5/8 socket. Well, we go dropping stuff. It's 5/8. See it? This is just old sockets that I have. This is an old socket wrench. It's broke, but I'm trying to use what I got right now to be able to get these bolts out. But 5/8 all the way around. I'm done checked. So all we're doing is just getting these bolts unloose, which it should be 4 bolts if I'm not mistaken. It's 2, 1 and 2, and then the other side on the same ends. And then once that's done, I think this seat is ready to be pulled out, except for the seatbelt buckles, which I believe that's a bigger bolt. Well, all right, give me a minute. All right, so I swapped from the 5/8 to a 15 socket short. These are considered short sockets. I'm going to explain to you why. Well, there's only one explanation. They're short. And the reason why some people call these long or deep well sockets, because they're built for like longer screws that have, or bolts. Like if this bolt, it came out from back here, right back there. If this bolt had a thread on top of this, that's called a deep well, and that's why they call these longer sockets deep well sockets. So just a little education there. But I swapped from the 5/8 to a 15. It's the 5/8 is necessarily considered as 15 millimeter, but sometimes the 5/8, where'd it go? The 5/8 doesn't necessarily have good enough teeth on them or indentions that a 15 millimeter does. So like right now, I'm not even, worried about, coming off of it. See how it's different? Like this is the 15. See how it's like that, and then get off me. And then this one's like this. Come on, focus. There we go. See how that was different? And plus, if you look good enough right here, that bolt is kind of like warped, a little bit. So that's another reason why the 5/8 kept on like acting like it kept on coming off. So now that you have like a 15, it has more of, sorry about my fingernails in the way, but it has more of like a teeth in there, as you can see, or indention right up in this area where the end of my nail is. It has more of an indention for more grip onto there. See, and you're not slipping anymore. Another reason, as you can tell, like this is dog hair. This is my dog's hair, so I'm very sorry about that. It will come out, but yeah, different dogs in here. I don't know, but anywho's, yeah, there's just some education right there to learn on how that works. But yeah. All right, now we're over here at the passenger side, and as you can tell, before I start a video, as you saw on the driver's side, I didn't have a lot of stuff over here or even behind it. But I'm going to show you how us YouTubers that show viewers how things are done, in other words, this is what you got to deal with. This is a work truck. This is a 1994 Chevy Silverado, OBS, So now that you see that somewhat of this is like cleared out of the way, we have to go through all this. We have to deep clean. We have to clean stuff out so it don't look like crap. And here on this channel, Andrew's Workshop channel, this channel is about the main things that you have to necessarily go through. Man, that's tight. Taunt. So there that goes again. I think it's the teeth in my ratchet. This ratchet's ruined anyway. I've got a missing screw. So this is mainly just a somewhat ratchet that still semi works every now and again. Like now, it's like acting stupid. But still, I mean, it still works. But I've used this to pull the transmission out of my van that I had, pull the transmission out of here, and also pull the engine out of this truck. And so, oh, see, like that. This is just crap. This is the only one I have. If I had like them skinny, what do you call them? It's Milwaukee, but them drills that's like this, that you hold it like this and it goes zzz. The all battery powered. That's what I really want. And it also, you don't necessarily have to hit the button all the time. It does have the gears in it, so it's nice. But I'm broke and I don't have the money for it right now. But I only paid like 80 bucks for the seats and stuff, so I'm pretty happy that I've got normal seats, and now I don't have to worry about a passenger in here and they're like, oh, my legs are short, yada yada yada, I need to do this and do that. I'll just say, well, you got a lever over there right in front, which over there on the driver's side it has it, but there's a lever right here. I'll show you. Usually a lever right here, but it's necessarily right over there, if you can see it right there. But on the passenger seat that I got, it's got the lever right here. So, and it's got this one has this button, but the other one, it's all manual, like this and the lever, and that's it. That's all it has. The driver's side, it's got buttons in the front to like scoot it forwards or whatever. So I got something going on here. There's either fleas over here on this side or it's just coming off the ground. But I don't know. It's probably inside of here. I didn't know I had. I'm gonna have to like deep clean this whole truck now. I feel like there's bugs in here now. But all right, let me go ahead and get this bolt out, and then also this one, and then I'm gonna turn the camera on when I get ready to pull the whole seat out. All right, y'all ready for some sorely pained chair seat lifting? Let's do this. Let me grab a block. I can prop y'all up real quick. Just do that. See if I can, oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. All right, I just noticed my head's small. Give me a minute. Get out of the way, just out the way. Out with the old. One more time. Out with the old. Hold on. Out with the old. Yeah. And end with the new. Shut up. Nova, be quiet. Ah. Yeah. It's leaning back on me for a second. Nova, quit. These seats are comfortable, so if anybody are interested in this seat, it's got back pockets. So if you're interested, It's got one hole here, a couple holes there. It's got rub marks. I know you can get that all turned around. It's got a hole right here. Other than that, there's nothing else wrong with her. She works pretty good. The back, or the air in the back seat, it works, but it's been unplugged. So, yeah. There's an empty area. We're gonna go in there and kind of look around and kind of digress on how we're gonna get the other seats in. What I'm probably gonna do first is I'm gonna put the passenger seat in first, and I'm gonna put the middle console and then the driver's seat. That's how I'm probably gonna do it. But I need to make sure all bolt holes are visible before I do so, if you get what I'm saying. But also, if I did that, I gotta pull the driver's side and the passenger side seat buckles out somehow, some way. I gotta do that, which I think they'll come out. No, they're not gonna come out. So I gotta look how to do that. But anywho's and ha's, I'll look at that before I do so, and then I'll, anyway, let's go in there. Yes, I still have house shoes on. Hey, look at there. I didn't know I dropped that. Saxon X. Look at this mess. I got a mess in here. Boy, I got a mess. I'm gonna have to get me a bag. What is this? 42 bucks. Oh, that's for the door. Well, I mean the headliner. That headliner, if you didn't notice. So there's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then also we have 1, 2, 3. One more is supposed to be right there. Somewhere right in that area. Somewhere like that, but that's not gonna bother me much. Let's see here. So now there's 2 bolt holes right there, and I don't see any more of them right here. So now I gotta look for those holes. I think there's one right there. But anywho's, I'm gonna go underneath the truck and kind of look for those. When I find them, I'm gonna stick a screwdriver through it to mark my hole. Anyway, stay tuned. All right, I know that I didn't record, but I hope this is an apology note saying that I'm sorry, but I got it done. You ready? Boom, son. No more of that stinky bench. Anyway, yeah. This seat's in here. I know you're probably gonna get mad at me, but it's only holding 2 bolts. That one and then on the other side. I'm not done with this one yet. That one, on the other hand, I could not find these 2 bolts for this side of this chair. So if anybody that sits in here, wee. But if you're sitting down and you're buckled up, shouldn't be different. I mean, later on I will drill some holes for this and then mount it that way. But now I got to put the seatbelt buckles in, and then I got to bring this one upwards, and that way I feel comfortable driving the way I want to drive. The worst part is not the stuff on the floor. I ain't showing you that. Worst part is when I'm sitting right here, I can barely, I have to lean my foot all the way up, and I hate doing that because my leg shakes. Right there, it starts shaking. So I need to bring this chair up forwards just a little bit, like about 2 or 3 inches, and then I should be good. Other than that, the door panels will be going on. The worst part is when I shut the door, this thing, well, maybe for now, but I had the door panels for it now. So with the armrest on the door, as you can see there. Not that piece, but there's like an inch, about that much of stuff for your arm to sit on. And I have that in the back. I just gotta swap the panel out itself. This stays on here. Looks broken to me. What do y'all think? I'll look at it later. It's not a big deal. That's not broken. I know that because of the way it's made. That's the way it looks like it's made. So what I'm thinking is the armrest goes in and then sits up against this, and it bolts right there. Screws in into that door. Same with the other side. That one's still got the screw in the strap. This one does not. It don't have the screw. It's only got that, which I believe I have a screw in here. That'll work to screw the door back down. But yeah, all shits and giggles. I got 1 cup holder, 2 cup holder, a phone area, pins, whatever. Open this thing, and we got another cup holder. Then we got interior stuff put in there. I might slide this towards me. That should be good enough right there. Well, yeah, anyway. There we go. Messing with this. I didn't know it was like this one, or I didn't know you had to hit both of them just to open it. I mean, I'm hitting one right now, as you can see. That's the top one, and then the bottom one. So you have to hit both of them to get it open. It needs sprayed though. Watch. Ain't opening. Push down. Boom. It does need some TLC. All that junk right there. I think somebody spilled coffee in here. That's what it looks like. But she ain't moving anywhere. So I got 2, 4, 6, and 8. But yeah. I think this was supposed to be like newer, like suburban style. I think that's what it is. But later on, I'm gonna get these seats reupholstered and then drill the holes for that seat and then bolt down this seat all the way. But I ain't going nowhere, as you can tell. But all right, let's install the buckles, seat buckles for this, and then we're done.